Hello, and welcome to
Podcast But Outside. My name... What? Go?
I was going to say, this is episode...
Z?
We need a break.
We need a break.
The thing is that it's not... We can't do the show that the show is supposed to be.
Yeah, we can't be on the street anymore because of... I don't know why.
Yeah.
And so we're doing these in the backyard, and we're doing them online, and we're finding out all these creative ways to do really cool things. The thing with the dating thing last week was really awesome. We've made some really cool stuff that I'm very proud of.
Mm-hmm.
But working on in this way is a lot more difficult to prep.
It's a lot more involved, a lot of moving parts.
We got to email people and schedule stuff, and the editing takes forever. So we're not. Normally, we like to be a little bit ahead, so we have like a few episodes done. But we've been pretty much week to week for the past few months. And
we're a little burnt out.
It's just exhausting, and it's hard to get ahead of stuff. So we're gonna take just the month off, just August off.
Mm-hmm. We will be back the week of the 19th.
Of August.
We'll be back August 19th because
we have an ad.
We have an ad that we have
contractually obligated to release an ad that day. So we have a full episode that day. It's a really cool episode.
Yeah.
We
auditioned Craigslist strangers to be
a
new host.
Correspondent.
Correspondent.
Or host. We auditioned some Craigslist strangers to be a new part of the show.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a very fun episode, and it also has an ad. So that's exciting for you guys.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool. So really we're only taking 3 weeks off. This week, next week, and then the last week in August. We will take off, and we will use that time to record a bunch of episodes and get ahead so we can have stuff edited and don't have to be like to the grindstone every week. But we will be releasing Patreon episodes every single week.
Yes, we have a lot of already prepped content
for Patreon.
It's good stuff.
So, yeah, if you need your fix of Podcast But Outside, for $5 a month, you get access to 20 or 30 already previously released Patreon episodes we released, including our live show, plus all these extra bonus episodes that we're going to be releasing this month. So check us out there, and it does help us make the show. We're putting so much energy into the show, and to have the income from Patreon really helps us be able to devote our time to it. So thank you for supporting us there if you already do. If you haven't, please consider it. And we'll release an episode there every week this month.
Yeah.
Including today. There's a new thing on there today.
Yes.
So there you go.
There you go.
Speaking of new episodes that we're going to record, we have a very exciting announcement.
Mm-hmm.
This weekend, we will be holding a Bachelorette episode. We heard those of you saying the Bachelor episode was great, but what about for us people who like women? And we got a really lovely girl. Her name is Natalie.
Wait, for us people who like women? You mean guys?
No. Well, yeah. Some guys.
Huh?
Some guys like women.
What are you saying?
I'm saying people who are interested in women didn't have a chance to compete in the last episode because it was a guy that was on sale. It was for sale. And this time it's a girl for sale. Her name is Natalie. She lives in Portland, Oregon. She's 20 years old. She's very pretty. She's very nice. Cole and I just had a little bit of a FaceTime with her 5 minutes ago just to make sure she wasn't a huge weirdo. And she seems pretty cool and normal, and definitely someone that you guys should date. So follow us on social media, Podcast But Outside, on Twitter and Instagram, and we will announce the details on how to be a guy. She's only interested in men, unfortunately. Sorry, women. But how to be a guy who might be able to convince her to date him via Zoom. So we're gonna.
Sorry.
It's okay. We're gonna record that this Sunday.
Was it okay?
Yeah, I liked it.
Okay.
So that's the information there. Taking a little break. I'm going to be in Santa Cruz for a little bit. My sister lives there, and I've never visited her.
Why?
But I don't know. For some reason, I just haven't. I visit the Bay Area, and I see her there because my dad lives there. But she is leaving for all of August, so her house is empty. Ooh. So I now want to visit her because I'm just tired of being in LA.
So you're visiting her house.
I'm visiting her house.
Okay.
I just need a break from LA, so I'm going to go up there, and Cole might come up. And we might be able to do some episodes there, so we might have some on-street episodes done.
Are cases low there?
Yes, cases are very low. That's why I bring it up.
Okay.
So we might also be back with some classic episodes of our show if we're able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess if you live in Santa Cruz and don't have COVID and want to help us film, I guess email us at podcastbutoutside@gmail.com. We're going to get tested before we go up and everything like that.
Yeah.
Is that okay to ask for that?
For what?
Someone to help film?
Yeah.
They'd be far away from us.
Yeah, we need a camera person.
We need a camera person.
We have exciting episodes coming up. We have
so
Miel.
much good stuff. We're getting Miel Brado
Nick
Rado
Thune.
Like Play-Doh. Nick Thune is going to be on an episode coming up. We got some cool stuff coming up. We just needed a break to get our ducks in a row.
It's not really a break for us. We'll be working on new stuff. It's just we can't release it.
We need to just get ahead.
Yeah.
And we do have an ad on the 19th. Spoiler alert, it's a Trump ad. And we're contractually obligated to release that episode. So that'll come out.
Yeah.
And so thank you so much to those of us who continue to support us and watch our show throughout.
Those of us?
To those of us who continue to support us. I'm one of the people.
Okay.
Throughout the pandemic, we really appreciate the continued listenership and viewership, but we just need a little bit of time off. So we're just going to take this time to reflect. What are you most excited about, Cole?
I'm most excited about probably October, Halloween.
No, I meant for this month when you have some time off.
Halloween.
What if we just talk for an hour and it is like a boring episode of our show? A full boring episode. Anything new in life you want to share with the listeners? My windshield got broken today. That was cool.
Not broken into. You broke it.
Well, it wasn't quite like that, but it is broken, and who knows who's at fault.
You are.
It's unclear.
You told me what happened. You told me it broke because you closed it on a surfboard.
It's unclear whose fault it was, but today my windshield was broken, and our hearts grieve for it. That's ultimately what it's about.
Well, speak for yourself, maybe. Well, we'll be back the 19th. We'll be wearing the same clothes, and I will have a mustache.
That's an exciting situation. Podcast But Outside, Instagram and Twitter to get details. My dog is barking, and I'm ready to beat his ass
This
again.
happens every episode, and you never learn.
That he's out here barking. But the thing is, but honestly, I just love him so much, and I just want him to be happy and to be outside. He likes outside as much as we do. And I just want him to experience the world as we experience it. And it's so beautiful. But also, if I don't bring him outside, he's going to be inside barking because he wants to come out. He's not a barker. I think he has this perception on the show that he's a barker because he does bark on the show. Hey, he just wants to play with your cat.
My cat's inside. He's barking at He's looking at a pillow and just barking at it.
He's not a barker.
He's looking at nothing. He is a barker. He barks every single day.
Well, look. When I'm walking around in the world and we're looking at other dogs bark at him. He is silent as a beast.
He's looking at nothing and just yapping.
No, there's squirrels over there. Actually, I do see a squirrel.
Sure you do.
Okay. Well, we just had a huge fight, Cole and I, but luckily we're taking the month off.
Yeah.
It's nice that this is long and I get a chance to kind of think about things.
Yeah.
All right. We love you. We miss you.
We'll see you.
We'll see you soon. We'll see you in a couple weeks and then a week off from there. And if you're looking for something to watch,
we have 67 hours of content.
We have a lot.
Plus, about maybe, 20 on Patreon?
20 or 30 on Patreon. But even if you don't pay on Patreon, we have 68 episodes of our show. So if you're itching for something, maybe you haven't seen all of them. They're all pretty good. I'm proud of them. So go check out episodes you might have missed. All right, mateys.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Podcast But Outside.